Alright, deck building for limited challenge here. This is Michael Jacob at twitch.tv/darkest_mage. We split the one yesterday and we had 5-0, so that's pretty good. See if we can do better today. Two Godwux versus duels. Okay. Yeah, looks like we're probably playing green because we got these. White has Woodland Acolyte, which is pretty nice. Good Tanglespan lookout here. We have cooped up here. We have cooped up Woodland Acolyte and Return Triumphant. Two graceful takedowns, another season of growth. Mosswood Dreadnought, okay, so we're incentivized. We still have Lord Skitter's Butcher, Barrel Naughty. I don't want these. I guess we probably want to play the Stab Wound because we have Tanglespan Lookout. Red has this and nothing else. Oh, it has two torches, but pretty unlikely to splash for torches. So red is mostly gone. What do you got in blue? Blue is Living Lecterns. It's got Elusive Otter. No Root Rider Fawns. Do we not have a second fairy? That's too bad. We're incentivized to be able to play green-blue, but it looks like we can't really do it. We don't really have any mana fixing, so we have two Return from the Wilds, which I don't want to play, but I might have to. Return from the Wilds, it gets a lot better when I've got Amulet Glutton and Up the Beanstalk. I do have Utopia Sprawl for fixing, but no Root Rider Fawns. Retugenologist is pretty replaceable. The black cards are kind of sketch. Barrel Naughty with no other fairies is probably not it. It's a great holder for Conceited Witch, but might just want to splash black for these two. Okay. Besotted Night, Savor the Sleeping, Return from Triumphant. Light Blades. What does this look like? This is 30. Don't want to play these. This is 27. Don't need a Garruk's Uprising. Okay, what does this look like? Oh, this doesn't have the Return from the Wilds. I think I need to play Return from the Wilds, probably. Let's see what this looks like. So for our Of the Beanstalk, we've only got 3 cards that work with it. That is not a lot. It's not a lot of cards. Needed some more early drops. Slumbering Keep Guard is pretty bad, but maybe what we're looking for. Probably don't want Stab Wound as much as it might be okay in this deck. Probably We want Slumbering Keep Guard. We have Leaping Ambush, Red Tooth Genealogist, Slumbering Keep Guard, Unassuming Sage. Unassuming Sage. Could just cut the Hamlet Glutton, but currently we're black for Mosswood Dread Knight and Neva. Neva's kind of replaceable though. We don't have to play Neva. Is there no other black cards? That's disappointing. That is disappointing. Also, I black for Shrouded Shepherd. This is 26 cards. We need to cut 3 cards. Return Triumphant doesn't have a lot of targets outside of Tanglespan Acolyte, and I've already got Woodland Acolyte and Neva to return it, so I guess I don't need Return Triumphant. Light Blades, 2 Graceful Takedowns, Defense of their Hearts. Oh, Collector's Vault was an unplayable Magic card. I never consider playing it. Scarecrow Guide sucks. Don't need fixing in a 2-color deck. Outside of the Return from the Wilds. Don't need 2 of them. Yep, the Beanstalk is suspicious with only 3. I think you generally want at least 5. I've only got 3 for this. That's kind of bad. So why am I white? White for Archon and Neva. Will an Acolyte get up? And 2 Besotted Knights with my Tanglespan Lookout. Okay. This is 20 mana. I'm not sure this is enough. I'm looking to play Unassuming Sage maybe over something. Can't quite figure out what. I kind of want to play Slumbering Keep Guard instead, but Slumbering Keep Guard's a pretty suspicious card. I could just cut this Hamlet Glutton, but I don't know. I hate this Hamlet Glutton. It always disappoints. I don't have like basically anything to feed it with either. I want to keep the auras, right? I mean, I guess I could sack the Saga. Could sack the Saga before step 3. And these 3. I don't want to sack my Utopia Scroll. Hamlet Glutton's like an okay hit off Defense of the Heart, I guess, but I can just get Grub Triplets and Archon, right? I mean... I don't think I want this card. We would never beat 2-color because we have Monster Dreadnought and Shrouded Shepherd anyway. We're pulling a Swamp. Cards I'm considering are Unassuming Sage, Slumbering Keep Guard, and Leaving Ambush, and Red Tooth Genealogist, and Return Triumphant and Titanic Growth. These are all cards I can consider. Every person who suggests cutting the Otter is running the risk of me cutting them. Cutting them with my razor sharp wit. Worst cards in this deck are these 3 by a lot. And probably these are the 5 worst cards in our deck. So if we want, these are the 5 worst cards in our deck. Look, are any of these other cards better? Or any, I don't mind Titanic Growth. Yeah, I think Neva's probably too hard to use. Titanic Growth over Neva. Okay, and then we have Besotted Knight. So this is cut. I'm pretty unlikely to want to hit Hamlet Glutton instead of Archon. Run Valor. This is an unplayable card. We're not. These are not in consideration. Let's pretend every card but the ones I'm looking at don't exist. Maybe that will help. None of these cards exist. Here, I'll even hide them. There. They don't. So now you won't be confused. Yeah, I feel like Explode Things, you're thinking to... If I've already sacked a Defense of the Heart, I've already won the game. I don't need Neva to, like, continue getting card advantage after I've sacked Defense of the Heart. Alright. Okay. I like all these cards. I'm willing to play any of these 5 cards over any of these. I don't know if I have enough enchantments to consider playing Slumbering Keep card. I've really only, I mean, these 2 go away is the problem. So I've only got like 1, 2, 2.5. Samara's not enough. So this is hide. Okay. I like Return Triumphant a lot with Woodland Acolyte and Tanglespan Lookout. And to an extent, Shrouded Shepherd. I also just like random 2-drops because I can sack them to Huntsman's Redemption, right? And if I play random 2-drops, then Red 2 Genealogist gets a lot better. The thing is, I think Besotted Knight is just a good Red Tooth Genealogist, but maybe I'm wrong. Like, going Welcome to Sweet Tooth into Red Tooth Genealogist is a super strong opener. And I probably want that option available to me. And the Return from the Wilds and the Hemlock Glutton go hand in hand. If I'm cutting one, I'm cutting the other. I could cut these 2 for these 2. I'm not against it. I'm trying to figure out, like, in what universe is this going to work for me? This is just not going to work for me, is it? I guess Welcome to Sweet Tooth into Savior is a pretty strong opener, too. Alright. So now we have to cut... We want to cut any of these cards. We can put in these 2 for these 2. I'm not against that at all. Return Triumphant is so insane with Tanglespan Lookout. That it might just be worth doing. But as far as creatures that cost 3 or less to go to the graveyard, I don't have a ton of them. Red 2 Genealogist is like a big part of it, though. This certainly makes Return Triumphant a lot better. Yeah, we only have 5 hits for Return Triumphant. I would have liked at least one more or some self-milling, but... I think we have to just go like this. Just need to draw a forest. I got 10 in the deck. I'm sure I'll draw a swamp. Man, I have 10 forest and 6 blinds. Yep. Only problem is if I draw Mustard Red, I'm gonna be. I guess it'll be fine because I can Brave the Wilds for a swamp. Yeah, cut in, we lose. I mean, it is what it is. I can't play around it. Running the no attacks, no blocks with our Archon has been kind of sad. I have a feeling we'll draw an Aura next turn. I probably need to just sack the Cooped Up immediately so they don't have a way to bargain stuff away. They could have like Stone Slitter Bolt. I couldn't block with Archon anyway, so good thing I attacked. Aura, Besotted Knights, Ferocious Werefox. I'll take it. Okay. So I can go get I could get Grunt Triplets, although it's likely I'll be getting Besotted Knight instead. Do I have lethal? If I play this and attack, do I have lethal? I sack the human, go find Ferocious Werefox. No, I go find Besotted Knight. And I enchant this, so that's 9 plus 2 is 11, and they're at 12? Can I get one more? Do I have one more damage? Guess I might just be getting this next turn. Oh, I can get Elusive Otter. Wait. I play my land. I draw a land. I find Elusive Otter, so I attack, they go to 12, I untap. I put 2 counters on this. And then if I draw a land, they're dead. Okay. A land or a Besotted Knight? Okay. Hey, Tonis, it's doing okay. Just started my day, really. I'll be on for another 9 hours, probably. Okay. Glutton isn't Grunt Triplets. Shouldn't he be more excited about Grunt Triplets than Huntmaster? I mean, you can be as happy as you want to be doing whatever you want, but guess I have to jump here. I died of Monstrous Rage, but if they have it, I'm dead. Okay. So I have exact lethal, right? Yep. Where are the doubters at? Where are the doubters at, chat? Remember when there were doubters? Cut the elusive otter, it was said. You think I should cut otter? Thanks, Inbrecker. Appreciate it. I knew there were doubters in my chat somewhere. Yeah, I enjoy just cutting fireballs from my deck. That's just like a thing. I would love to cut a tutorable fireball from my deck. Like, what? Have you never played with this card? Do you know what it does? Do I want Leaping Ambush instead of Titanic Growth against them? I probably do. Um, If I saw they have more removal spells, I'd probably want the Return Triumphant more, but do I want the Unassuming Sage? They had 3/2s and 2/2s. Unassuming Sage doesn't seem terrible. We're probably still we're gonna be okay without it. Basically, because we have Utopia Sprawl and Brave the Wild, I think we're okay. Are we playing all of our rares? No, we have Omniscience here. I guess Omniscience is a fake rare. I think we're playing all of our rares. Alright. Our deck has Brave the Wild's Utopia Sprawl and 16 lands. We have to draw 2 lands out of 3 cards. We're actually okay if we brick on one of them, so we need 2 lands out of 4 cards. But we can just do some quick math here. If it's better than 60%, I'm keeping. 33, 7. There's 18 hits, 16 lands and 2 hits, so 18 hits. Sample size 3, 2. That's a keep. $57 sounds good enough. It's just math. I mean, the thing is, your win percentage when you mulligan goes to like low 40s. So you have to balance. You have to balance like your desire to mulligan with just the reality that mulliganing is really bad. And I felt like this is a hand that like I'm basically 57% to win. Right? It's IMHO. I accidentally F6 didn't play Marissa's Flying That's alright. These things happen. Definitely would have been better if we had played this the previous turn. Oh, that kills us. Probably wouldn't have killed us if we had had a Hemaglutton in play this turn. Could have also blocked the 4/4 trample last turn, but we punted that one directly into the sun. It's alright. I wanted to play more games with my deck. So if the enemy's like creature didn't have trample, then I could chump it, and then I can untap, play Hamaglutton, and then untap, and Grace will take down their creatures. Turns out we kept the one liner in the draw hit and forgot to play our land, so. Maybe not the best play. I've made better plays. My card is too good to trade with your common. Try to bait out a torch here. No, they don't have it. They could have put my human token first. That would have been bad for me, but. Maybe I could have attacked there. I'm willing to believe it. Did you know we have aura creatures in our deck? You wouldn't know considering I have yet to draw one this match. But they are here. They exist. How many aura creatures do we have? We have 3 of them, right? No, we have 4. Retuchinologist. There are 4 of them. We have 4 aura creatures and Utopia Sprawl and Cooped Up. And Huntsman's Redemption would obviously be an amazing draw. So I mean, even a swamp would be an amazing draw. So, huh? I'm sad. Will I draw an aura creature? That's bad news they took the Archon. Means they can reset this princess, right? I mean, I guess the 1/1 can always just gain 3 life, right? 1/1 chump blocking at 3/3 is getting 3 life, so might as well keep it. That was a good draw. Do I want to play Welcome to Sweet Tooth this turn? Can respond to the trigger with Blue Acolyte. I think I just want to draw land. Well, now I can draw Welcome to Sweet Tooth, but now I can't play it, so now it doesn't make any sense to do it. Well, this is interesting. I was not expecting to see you again. Azrael, no, any of the enchantment creatures would have like been insane there if we had drawn them, so like Ferocious Werefox or Besotted Knight, we had or Cooped Up, they all would have been insane draws. So I don't know if I've actually ever seen this happen. when my Archon goes off to like go chase after a princess, I don't expect it to ever return. Apparently the princess was found. And now we're we're back on duty. Well, I was hoping to draw a non-land, but this Archon is actually troubling me that it's in play because I died a Twisted Fealty with it in play. Kind of wish for it to die. Excellent. Twisted Fealty or Trip or like the apple will just kill us, so. Let's see if we're gonna draw an aura creature. Ah! It won't give it to me! Fine. GG opponent. Enemy didn't play any rares, so I'm guessing their pool may be bad. We played a lot of rares. I have no problems with that, the amount of rares that I played. It was just, I mean, my guy was just a 2-mana 3/2. So. Alright, round 2. Got a hand that requires some material, that's for sure. Not gonna play turn 1 Utopia Sprawl. Might draw Tangle Span Lookout. Don't know what color I want either. Okay. Got some material. Don't know whether I want green, blue, or black for this Utopia Sprawl, so. Cursed Courtier, okay. Yeah, I guess I want green. I mean, we're dead. We drew only lands, so. Not bad. I don't know if it's good. Maybe it is. I'm not sure. Oh, I'm not sure if like a 3/3 gain 3 is what I want to draw here. I think I'd just rather draw a random card. That is one of the random cards we could draw. Yep. I didn't know my light total was so low. I clearly can't play defense of the heart. If I was at like 20, I'd play defense, but I'm not 20, so. That's scary. I have to decide whether I want them to like untap, maybe have a Twisted Sewer Witch, maybe have a cut in on the Kellyanne. I think I have to Shrouded Shepherd. I think leaving 4 creatures back is probably fine. 2 chump blockers, 4 creatures back. I need chump blockers because Defense of the Heart requires them to have 3 creatures. I was afraid of Monstrous Rage, but I mean, they're not actually winning. They just trade their creatures off, right? All right. I want Titanic Growth or Leaping Ambush in this matchup. They have Kellen's Lightblades, so if the removal is like white black terminates, it does. Leaping Ambush mostly counters Candy Grapple, especially if I'm on the draw. Wonder why it doesn't show my hidden cards. I like hid them in Deck Builder and now they're just gone forever. I'm looking at the hidden cards here and they're not even showing. Okay, I guess I have to just reload the pool. It's fine. Nice bug. I just want to make sure there's nothing to get. There's nothing to get here, right? Only that I could maybe think of is Stab Wound to kill the yeah, there's nothing. Stab Wound to kill Kellen, but it's the only card I could think of. It's like this is actually reasonable to bring in. But I've got 2 Monster. Maybe instead of Titanic Growth, I can see Stab Wound to kill Kellen. And maybe instead of Return from the Wilds, I can play Leaping Ambush. Defense of the Heart's like probably not great on the draw either, but I guess Leaping Ambush if it's black white terminates, then having +1/+3 is not going to stop. I didn't see any Candy Grapples. The removal might be white based. I'm gonna say black on this sprawl. 1% of the turn when Utopia sprawl. I mean, in my experience, it just feels like an overwhelming poor position whenever you have it. It's so crazy. And people are just passing it in draft. They just like, yeah, I just don't take that card every time I see it. Like, I don't know what universe you're living in. It's like better than every green card. Like outside of like maybe Tanglespan Lookout. Okay, well. It's like, it's better than every green common, that's for sure. I think we have a pest problem in our hands. Is Shrouded Shepherd going to be recruited to deal with it? It's actually possible that Shrouded Shepherd was a better play there. They're just going to torch this, right? Like, Shrouded Shepherd, because it's a worse card, I should have played it. If that makes any sense. Because they have to kill whatever I play. So... Make it out of cut... Get it out of cut down range. Plus, might draw a green-blue dual land there, and it comes into play tapped. Walking into a Wrath, but even if they have a Wrath, I got plenty. GG. Yeah, they would need Expel twice for what I got. Alright, we're 2-0. Seems like a reasonable hand. Gonna be one of those degenerates that doesn't crack at turn 1. You can check the bottom right corner. What does it say? Not drawing a creature sucked there. VSR 51. I don't think we're close enough to be asking questions like that. They pump their creature. We are in trouble. They have a torch. We are in trouble. Looks like they don't have it. I mean, Archon's Glory were also in trouble. Okay. We are dead. Well, that's fun. That's a tough one. Being on the draw against Ash with no 2-drop, it's just tough. Very tough. I did draw a lot of lands. I'll agree to that. In no universe do we jump block and win. I'm just gonna hope they have nothing. Oh wait, is this a 6-power creature? Oh, okay, never mind. We're dead anyways. Yeah, we were dead anyways. Yeah, I guess Leaping Ambush is just like always better than the Titanic Growth. I'm playing a stupid Princess Takes Flight every round. I thought it was a 5/4. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We looked at the top 2 cards of our deck, and I mean we couldn't win. So yeah, there's no reason to Evolving Wilds on your opponent's turn. This hand? Yeah, I mean, this hand's gonna rely on us drawing some spells as opposed to lands, but I mean, isn't it every hand? I mean, maybe we just won't draw any spells. Alright. Great. What? They must have drawn their 2 draw steps on turn. They drew one on turn 4 and turn 5, it looks like. Hmm. Hmm. Bone Splitter Bolt? Stone Splitter Bolt, rather. Not bad. It's gonna get me anyways, so. Time Glutton once more, proving how awesome it is. It's gonna be sad when we lose with this deck. Just drew a bunch of lands and a card we couldn't cast. Probably should have just cooped up that reindeer. It's not gonna get better for me. But I don't know, maybe they have a 4/6 flying dragon, or I don't know. The thing is, they play like an aura, I go down to 5, and it's just like, like they're not gonna have a better creature than this for me to kill. This is fine. That's gonna get me anyways. Well, I'm glad I didn't do it. I guess I would have cooped it up anyway. I'm gonna draw Utopia Sprawl or something stupid. Right. That is not bad. I guess if I draw Restless Vinestock, I'm also drawing this, right? Which, I mean, this is kind of irrelevant, but I'd rather draw a random card. Or would I rather draw a Restless Vinestock? Drawing Besotted Knight is also reasonable. It's probably better to just get back Utopia or get back Cooped Up though, right? Problem with this is it doesn't let me draw a land. But I can also just not put it on top if I think I want to draw a land. Could be worse here. Okay. Holy moly, are we dead? Can I play around like Imidane's Recruiter is gonna kill me no matter what. Twisted Fealty's gonna kill me no matter what. There's the double strike, there's like two-headed thing that I can try to land the dwarf I can try to play around. Or just like them cooped up my Hamlet Glutton. We die to the dwarf if we don't kill that, so. Or like Archon's Glory. Alright, let's go. Leaping Ambush almost won us the game. Blocking that reindeer, but... Question is, do we want Defense of the Heart or just a random 3/3? Only Glutton could have saved us. Dude, a Hamlet Glutton rotted in our hand for like 7 turns. If it was just any normal creature, I wouldn't have needed to be so desperate. It's gonna be tough to justify mulliganing this one. I think we do, though. We're on the draw. This is not gonna be good enough on the draw. This is way better. Question is, do we want to take out a Graceful Takedown? I think we do. Although this is a 5-land hand if I do that. No. Let's put a forest on the bottom. I'm on the draw. I think it's fine. I need mulligan to 4. That is not good news for our opponent. Utopia Sprawl is really powerful. Agreed. Why all of our opponents are red-white? Red-white Ash? Red-white Ash is pretty common if your deck is like doesn't have a lot of rares, so makes sense. Do it after combat damage so that a torch or something won't save it. Yeah, I mean, enemy probably kept like 2 lands Ash. But let's just not even risk it. I don't even think it's worth risking it. Because they could have a frantic firebolt. I don't think it's worth it. I could have sacked the Huntsman's Redemption. It just I don't think it matters. Because if they frantic firebolt our land, we're down to 5 mana. And that's like one of the ways we can lose, right? We just don't draw a 6th land. We're not we're not exactly. I mean, they could have like Princess takes flight, which would require me to kill the Picnic Ruiner. Otherwise, I die. Okay. Yeah, I know they have Archon's Glory in their deck. Seven mana, so this is 5+2. We take out the Picnic Ruiner. Gonna punch that Picnic Ruiner to next week. I had to kill a Picnic Ruiner because I knew they had Archon's Glory in their decks. So like Archon's Glory plus like the Dwarf, and I'm dead from nowhere, right? So that's 12 damage. I mean, those are just commons, and I know they have Archon's Glory, so it's not, or even just 2 Archon's Glories kills me. So definitely just need to kill that Picnic Ruiner right there. GG opponent. Too bad about the Multi 4. I think if they had like 2 more cards or 3 more cards, they probably would have won this. So. I think Boros is a common deck if you didn't open a good pool. I think people normally just go red white 2-drops, so makes sense. I've never been successful being red white, but like if you're trying to go aim for a 4 and 2, red white will do it for you. Yeah, your deck has to be pretty insane to be red white and go 6-0. Round 4, are we on the play or draw? We are on the play and our opponent mulliganed. Question is, if we draw a land, I will not play the Genealogist, I don't think. We'll see. Alright, well, that's a way better play. Grapple this. No, really, you should grapple that. They attack, we won't block. They didn't attack. That's not good for our opponent. I mean, I mana screw too. Wow, that's ambitious. They didn't sack the food token? That's bold. They didn't want to surveil 4? I guess we'll just beat him down, right? I mean, what is the worst? Screen puff is like the worst case scenario? I don't understand why they didn't sack their food token to scry 1 more, or surveil 4 rather. It's just like, that's insanity to me. They have Wrath? Okay. Okay. Question is, can I draw white mana? I can. They're black-white with Candy Grapple. So Leaping Ambush is pretty good against that. Question is, do I want more threats instead of like graceful takedowns? Like if I'm planning on graceful takedowning a freaking 3-2 or a 2-2, then it might as well just be one of these. Light Blade doesn't seem great here against like black-white do-nothings. Savior can block all the 2/2 knights they have, right? So, like, if I'm gonna have to like deal 3 to a creature, I might as well just have a 3/4. Our opening hands have looked horrendous. Like, freaking every game. Until we draw that one. I mean, we still gotta live and draw a green. It's not free. I mean, we are playing what? Playing 19 mana? No, we're playing 20 deck. We're playing 20 mana in our deck. 17 lands, a Utopia Sprawl. 17 lands, Utopia Sprawl. Brave the Wilds in return from the Wilds, right? So, Hamlet Glutton refusing to look playable in any game. You're gonna rat me out? What do you got for me? Light Blades? Gingerbread Hunter. That is fine. Bah! Build a Serum Visions. I don't hate Break the Spell. I don't hate it. You hate Grub Triplets? I don't even know if it's gonna be good this game. Like, it's gonna be fine, obviously. But they showed us Candy Grapple last game and they're black-white, so they probably have like Cooped Ups or whatever, right? So in all likelihood, I'm just gonna lose a 3/3. I think I'm gonna kill my other 2 creatures, right? Alright, that's fair. You get to see our hand. I have 2 rares in my hand. I count them. I have 2 rares in my hand. Two excellent rares in my hand. I also have 2 rares in play. Fair enough. I'll agree with your statement. Don't worry, I'm sure there are some people in chat who are like, Elusive Otter sucks. I can't believe you're playing it. Turns out you don't need to actually cast a 1-mana 1/1. You don't have to have any islands in your deck. I mean, I have 1 Restless Vinestalk, but even with no islands, just like X mana, X counters, reasonable card. I mean, they're not blocking, so good attack. Oh, okay, I mean, you're not blocking, right? Yeah. Doobie-doo-doo. Getting grappled. Ah! That doesn't do anything, though. Opponent. Oh! Nice. Ah, combo. Another rare. And just in case you thought I didn't have enough rares, here's another rare. Just if you were, it on board. Oh, nice. What do we want to get here? Probably just Woodland Acolyte. No disenchants. That would be good though. Hamlet Glutton being the cheerleader it is. I obviously should have attacked first. It doesn't matter. But. It is here! If we hadn't attacked their 3/3 last turn, we had lethal this turn, because we could have terminated both their creatures, so the attack last turn was bad. I'm playing very loose, and I don't care. So, that's actually the first time I've ever seen this card in this format. I think it's probably good. Well then, rares, thank you for playing. All right, round 5. We're on the play. Got a pretty mediocre hand. It has Gruff triplets, but not much else. Letting our opponent know that we have it all. Do you think it'll be suspicious if we return from the wilds finding a forest? Like, how suspicious is that? Not even a white, not even a blue, just go find a forest? I'm actually just gonna go find a swamp. I think swamp or plains are both reasonable there. I've got a million forests in my deck. What are the odds that if I draw 2 more lands, neither are forests? I see, like, I just gotta feel something. Don't you want to feel something? Like if I just like make the proper play at all times, isn't it just too easy? Like no recruiter, just gruff triplets. We're playing, I think, 6 rares in our deck, either 6 or 7 rares in our deck. That's terrifying. How many gruff triplets are in their hands? Oh no! I should have gone for a plains. We have 1 black card and 1 double white card in our deck. That is terrifying. Well, they would be super dead if I just gone for a plains instead of a swamp. Of course they have it. No one plays Parallel Lives and doesn't have it. If I'd just gone for a plains, I would have won. Pathetic. I cannot believe if I just gone for a plains instead of the swamp. Darkest Mage told me to get a plains too. I wasn't listening. I don't even have any straight black cards. I have Mosswood Dread Knight, but it's my only like black. And the 3/2 is still playable. I should have just gone for a plains. They probably could have attacked with their rat tokens. If they're gonna play Ashiok Reaper. Plains? Nope. Just hell. If I'd just gone for the plains, it's so over. So frustrating. They obviously have not dead after all. That's why they're attacking with just the real ones. I don't know why they're not attacking with the rats, but am I one short of lethal? I think I'm one short of lethal. If I just play Himmaglutton, can I live? I don't think living is the answer. Can I draw a card that matters? I can draw Brave the Wilds. Firefox wouldn't do anything. If I draw Brave the Wilds, I had lethal. Or if I just searched up a goddamn planes earlier, I would have won. I don't even know what's going on. Am I just getting like scammed? Do they have Rat out as their last card? Okay. I threw that game directly into the gutter. I deserve to lose that one. I can't reveal my hidden cards. This is so silly. There's no I can't right click it. It doesn't do anything. I have to actually reload my thing. That's such a bug. I deserve to lose it. I searched for the wrong card. A completely unlosable game. Hey Jay Teller, thanks for the prime. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Titanic Growth is probably good against green black in general. Don't know if I need Shrouded Shepherd. Need to add a land. I need to add an island. Yeah, enemy just decided to just do basically the only block that could make them lose the game, so. I appreciated it. I'm just done with Hamlet Glutton. Just get out of my deck. I'm sick of having you. I'm sick of drawing it and just being completely enraged. Just let me out. No, in all seriousness, I should have probably taken out Besotted Knight, but. Enemy is mana screwed. That's not good for them. I think getting the black mana for the Dread Knight is probably useful here. I need to try to snowball my way to victory. And if they have like a Candy Grapple, then the Huntsman's Redemption is like kind of a bad play, right? Because they don't really have a target for Candy Grapple, but if I play this, they do. Okay. It's unexpected. I thought they would kill something there. Okay, they just don't have anything then. I'm not sure what they kept. Not playing Huntsman Redemption isn't a great loss because I want to go find either Archon or Hamlet or Grut triplets, right? But I can't cast either of them, so. Yeah, they punted and had a tilt keep. Yeah. There was basically they had to block, they had to let my 1/1 through. They had like they had 5 blockers and they just like blocked the 2/2 and then put 2/3/3s on each of my creature on each of my gruffs and they win. Yeah. They don't lock both triplets, they live. They live at 1 life. I was 1 short of lethal. But they blocked in such a way that I had exact lethal. Sick. Alright. Final round. 5-0. And a mulligan. And a sneep. Sword seems to completely destroy the green black mirror, yeah. The thing is, they bring in Tranquil Frillbacks and crap, though. So, I don't know. No, enemy is also 5-0. I'm gonna play a pretty conservative line here and just do this. I'm happy to see that one, not gonna lie. Like, I think of all the cards I could have played, I am happiest to see that one. Get to tap out every turn. I knew it. This is actually not that bad for us, though, because we get to have Sweet Tooth counters on the 1/1, and they have to spend 3 mana next turn to exile it, because I'm going to play Huntsman's Redemption. Actually, maybe I should have played the forest in case they have like a discard spell, but I don't think they're black. Like Opus Nightmare or something. So do I find Elusive Otter or Gruff Triplets? I'll go for the triplets, although I think Elusive Otter is a reasonable play. I guess I attack first because maybe they have Spell Stutter. I don't want their Aquatic Alchemist to be a 3/3. I mean, we don't really have a sideboard, so they're blue-white. I don't know where I don't it just took my Leaping Ambush and just like disappeared it. Just another bug. Just every single game I'm running into a bug. Defense of the Heart may not be good here. It may not be good. Oh, I have green unchecked on the left. You're right. Okay, you're right. Never mind. I don't even know how that happened. Um. Hmm. Yeah, Defense of the Heart could be bad here. They didn't really play multiple creatures, no token makers. But I'll have to see it to be bad. I'll have to see it bad to believe it. They're blue-white, so they probably have a way to tap my creatures. So like maybe I want a Leaping Ambush over something. They probably have flyers too. They probably have the oh, they definitely have the next snap, destroy a tapped creature, so definitely want this card. They probably don't have anything worth killing, so I'm gonna take that out. Cooped Up is pretty insane with Defense of the Heart, obviously. Canadian Bacons, you are reading far much, like, you would be better served not thinking about things like that. Just trust. Get the combo of Brave the Wilds plus Restless Vinestalk. Pretty insane. So if you're not familiar with the combo, Restless Vinestalk's attack trigger is independent of its activation. So if you animate it with as a creature in some other way, then you're good to go. Feeling like they have the next snap thing. Yep. Pretty obvious they had it. Hopefully they play a creature here. Farsight Ritual? Disgusting. This is maybe avoidable if I just like don't attack that one turn. I'm not sure. Okay. That's not bad for us. They kill that 6/5 now. Yeah, Graceful Takedown, it works with the enemy curses and cooped ups and stuff. And Bitter Chills, and it's quite a good card. Okay. So we can exile with Cooped Up and return it with our Shrouded Shepherd, or return with our Woodland Acolyte. That is a play we could make. Or I could go for Besotted Knight for the win. But I think it's better for me to just play it safe here. They probably have Archon's Glory in their deck. So I'm not going to pretend to not play around it if I can. They have another Rip the Seams? Oh, they have a Kellen's Light Blades. Okay. Extraordinary Journey? Oh, a Knightly Valor. Okay. Yes, yes, Hamlet Glutton is here to show off how powerful he is, being uncastable on turn 11. Quite a magic card. Hamlet Glutton, it is here! Yeah, you're right. It's Hamlet Glutton that's going to win this game. Yes, you're right. You're totally right. It's totally Hamlet Glutton. Without him, where would we be? GG. Totally Hamlet Glutton. It's not like anything, any creature would have also won me that game. Yeah. By the way, that is 2 consecutive limited wins. That is 2 consecutive limited wins. That is pretty crazy. We 5-0'd yesterday, then split in the final round, and then we 6-0'd today. What was our deck? Our deck was this. I mean, the deck built itself. I think maybe Leaping Ambush is better than Titanic Growth, but I think they're both defensible. There's really nothing else to play, so I think not being greedy and not playing Neva was a good idea. I think we could have, like, I can maybe see boarding in, like, up the Beanstalk. I don't know. I didn't really have any targets, so. It just, I identified, which colors were strong, which colors are weak. Did I have the mana fixing for Neva? I think everything but Defense of the Heart. Like, Defense of the Heart, I still think it's a really good card. I don't think it was bad in this deck, but... what was our rares? Yeah, we played 7 rares, no big deal. May have been played all but one of our rares. The only rare we didn't play was Omniscience. And that also Utopia Sprawl is like basically a rare. So it had 8 rares in our deck. And let's be honest, like Tanglespan Lookout, Welcome to Sweet Tooth, and Shrouded Shepherd are all like rare power level cards. So very good deck. Thanks everybody for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch or Twitter or YouTube if you're watching it there, and subscribe. And thanks Mercurio Blue for gifting 5 subs for this. Appreciate it. And this is Michael Jacob at twitch.tv/darkest_mage. Signing off for now.